Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast for November 4th through the 10th. I almost said April, and the fact that I almost said April, it makes me think like something significant may be happening for you in April. I don't know why. That almost just flew out of my mouth. Your cards are already pulled because I was halfway through your reading. I had a horrible cough attack and I accidentally stopped it. So now we're going from the beginning, okay? Hopefully no cough attacks this time. But your card for Monday, Tuesday here, Capricorn, we're going to jump right on into it. Is purification. In parentheses, it says fire, okay? So this is a card about wholeness. This is a card about purity. This is a card about just really being in your essence, being in your full essence. Here, let's look at it closer. Bare essentials, the naked truth. So I feel like Capricorn, you all are really getting down to what really matters in life. I think you're looking for simplicity. You're looking for connection, and you're looking to simplify your life, okay? Monday, Tuesday. So when it says purification by fire, this is giving us a sense or a feeling of like you're beginning to burn away anything in your essence, anything in your aura that doesn't belong to you. Some of you might even be getting into like a feeling or a desire for minimalism. And that's been coming up for some people in the private readings. So I think as a whole, something is happening in the collective energy where people are just wanting to strip away the unnecessary and not be so burdened with, just having a lot of extra things in their life. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of redefining what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel successful, what makes you feel full. Some of you are even going through, I feel, Capricorn, like where your taste is changing, where you're just looking around at your place and you're saying, I don't know how I feel about that chair. Or, man, I really used to like that decoration I have there in that corner, but it's not speaking to me anymore. Like some of you are just looking at things and you're not liking the same style anymore. Or like you're just kind of like your frequency, your vibe is changing. And some of you are just feeling like there's certain objects that are not meant for you to hold on to anymore. Maybe it's things that somebody gave you. Maybe it was a family member, an old friend. Maybe it's an ex-lover or something. I just feel that there's certain energies in your home environment that you're going to be clearing out, that you're going to say, oh, well, I'm going to donate this or give this away or throw this away or this or that. Like you're going into a simplicity, but you're also getting rid of things that maybe you didn't realize, but the energy is maybe not the best energy for you to hold on to, because objects retain energy. Now, I'm not telling you to go through and like get rid of everything that you have, but as you're shifting, you're just going to feel like there's certain things that are not compatible in your home for some reason. You're like, I don't know, like it always seems to work. I really liked that lamp. I really felt like it matched that chair, but I feel like that chair needs to go, or I feel like that lamp needs to go. It's because there's certain energies that are no longer on the same you're no longer on that frequency, you're no longer on that vibration. And so I feel that this purification and this fire is basically saying any of the energies that have been holding you back, any of the energies that don't belong to you or have just kind of been trying to linger in your aura, you're cleansing that stuff out. You're getting rid of that stuff out. And some of you are seeing it happen in a physical sense by like going through and reorganizing your home space and maybe giving certain objects away or getting rid of certain objects. Just simply because, not that it feels messy, but you just kind of feel like all of a sudden you don't like it anymore or it's not speaking to you anymore. And this is why. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, Capricorn, is Ocean of Eternal Love. So this is going to be, bear with me here, fertility, healing, and creativity. Now, oopsie, I always forget that these cards get too heavy for that little pumpkin there. I always say that when we have the cards come up that have the moon in them, as we're coming into a significant moon cycle, it tells me that you all are going to be really affected by that particular moon. Now, the full moon's not happening till the 12th. But some of you are going to be feeling the energy about a week before, some of you 2 weeks before. Some of you are already feeling the energy before I even recorded this video, depending on how sensitive you are to energies. We are in Mercury retrograde, okay, and usually Mercury retrograde is thought to be a time where things are not permanent. However, the particular retrograde right now with the Taurus full moon that's coming in, it's actually creating a sense of permanence. And it's creating a sense of permanence where people are bringing comfort into their life. Like, that Taurus full moon, and Taurus is very much an earth sign. Capricorn, you are very much an earth sign. And earth signs are about physical comfort. They're about abundance. They're about connection. They're about, physical connection and, being able to have a comfortable life and, having the pleasures that we have as human beings. So you, Capricorn, are getting into the sense of permanence. And for some of you, this will have to do very much with, this eternal love here having to do with a physical relationship. Like when I say physical relationship, I mean like your love life, right? Not necessarily a spiritual one. But it could have to do with, you might be in the energy of where you're manifesting your true love, or if you're in a relationship, you're beginning to manifest permanence in that relationship, long term, that eternal, everlasting kind of love. And with the fertility here, some of you are definitely coming into the energy where you're manifesting a family and you're manifesting children. For other ones of you, Capricorn, the permanence might be coming in more in the way of like finding your eternal love or finding your eternal passion, coming into your creativity and creating, fertile energy of creating through your creative process and the things that are bringing you joy or the things that are bringing you fulfillment. Some of you might be wanting to come out of a corporate background, or some of you are wanting to do something that has more heart or soul in it, and you may be manifesting some kind of a significant change in that way. Whatever the case, for some of you, it's all of the above. I feel that for some of you Capricorns, when I said April, there we go. I feel that by April, you're looking back and you're like, whoa, my life has changed so much in terms of who's around and all the blessings and people who've come in. There could be significant relationship coming in. There could be a career change. There could be a move. It could be all of the above. And it could happen in a significantly short period of time because the energies right now are very intense, right? And we know you're starting off the week with that fire energy, right? And you have this moon energy coming in, helping us to make permanent changes. Some of you are going to be making these changes, and by April, you're looking back and you're saying, okay, this is a much better life for me. This really suits who I really, really am. I've burned off the labels and the expectations and all of the energies that didn't belong to me, and now I'm in my authentic self, living my best authentic life. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Capricorn, is rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution, right? So this is kind of like, this is that great escape energy. Like there's just things about life that maybe haven't been sitting well with you or haven't been satisfying you, and you felt stuck or you felt weighed down. So now this is telling us that you're coming to the energy of release. You're coming into the energy of being able to let go and rising above anything that's been holding you down. There is a very specific message, Capricorn, that's coming in for you with this sign. I feel that in the rising above, some of you are rising above some very, very negative people or very, very negative attachments. Some of you Capricorns maybe have gone through a period of very deep depression or very, very dark feelings, and you're rising above it. And for some of you, it's been because you've been around some negative people, and you're finally coming out of that. For other ones of you, it's your own little negative ego. but you're coming into this energy of coming into a higher vibration. I'm getting a sense or a feeling of a higher vibration where you're breaking out of the lower energies that were like kind of, you know, holding you down or discouraging you or making it feel impossible to get ahead. You're breaking out of those energies. Let's go ahead and see what your spirit message is for the week. And as always, my dears, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. They might just add a little extra information. They could definitely be helpful. And as always, my darlings, if you like the cards, if you want to get them for yourself, I always have a link in the description of the video so you can go check them out. I'm all about people doing that kind of thing. So you have dryads coming up here for your spirit message for the week. Not a very common term. Oh gosh. Pumpkin, help me out here. So you have dryads coming up for the week as your message from spirit. I really can't think of a better card to have come up for you guys actually for the week, because we talked so much about you guys being in that earth energy. You're Capricorn, you're in the earth energy. You're starting to feel the Taurus full moon. Taurus is an earth sign. Being in the physical comfort, being in the earth realm. Dryads are actually like little guardian angels for the trees. So it's believed that each tree has its own personal dryad, and that's like a nature spirit that watches over the tree and protects the tree and can communicate messages even from the tree on into people or passersby. So when this card is coming up, it's reminding you to ground yourself, but it's also inviting you to spend time in nature or spend time with trees or plants if you can. You know, to create that kind of sense of that element in your home environment or being able to make time for it. For example, if you are working a job where you're like in a building all day, is there some way, can you go stand outside for a few minutes on a break? Are there trees? Even when we're in the city, right? Even those of us who are in the city, sometimes there's going to be trees and things along the sidewalks or you know, in front of buildings. So maybe you can just go outside and stand next to a tree for a little bit. That can be very helpful. Just that one little interaction can be very helpful if that's the only interaction that you can get. But you are being encouraged to spend time in nature, to spend time near trees, and to just kind of take in the energy of them. Earth element is going to be very powerful for you guys right now, right? You're coming into your seat of power as an earth sign. You know, be in that earth energy. It's going to help you as you're making the changes ahead. Okay, my darlings? Again, I encourage you to watch your moon, sun, and rising sign. Guys, I also really encourage you to watch the love videos for November, even if you don't care about love, even if you're happily taken or happily single, you know, even if you're not looking for love right now, because since these energies are so intense, for November, I decided to channel the love reading. So even though it's my voice, it's really not me talking, it's spirit. And anytime I channel, spirit will say very helpful things. And so even though it's geared towards love, there are things in there I'm sure that you can use outside of just your love life. So I would really recommend watching it. And you guys will have to let me know how you feel about the channeled messages, because I am considering to replace the CROSSWATCHER videos. I'm thinking about not doing CROSSWATCHER videos anymore, and maybe once a month doing a channeled message for every zodiac sign. I will still give you your weekly forecasts. You'll still get weekly forecasts, but once a month doing like a channeled message from spirit for all of the signs, all of the zodiac signs. So check that out if you would like. I thank you very much for watching, sharing, commenting, subscribing. If you would like to schedule a private reading for yourself, be sure to go ahead and click on the Calendly link. The channeled messages, the love messages, all of those links are in the description as well. So you can click on the links in the description to watch videos or to book a reading. And again, my dears, I thank you so very much, and I'm wishing you a fabulous week.